All right, award-winning performer Myles has taken the Broadway world by storm with his unforgettable portrayal of Michael Jackson in MJ the Musical. And now the DMV native is home for the holidays after winning 3 awards for Best Musical in the Black British Awards. I'm excited to welcome Myles now to tell us more about his journey to success. Good morning to you. Always good to see you. We are so proud of you here in the DMV.
Thank you.
But we know you know that. You
Absolutely.
know that.
Look, you know that. The DMV is my home.
Yes, yes. And you're a Bowie State guy. So Bowie State, you always repping Bowie State. Hey, Bowie. All right, well, good to see you. Thank you for coming in and talking with us. So you've been very successful.
Yes.
You were on Broadway and successful with MJ the Musical, but you've just come back from overseas. So tell us a little bit about what was happening overseas.
Yeah, so I had the pleasure of opening MJ the Musical in London at the Prince Edward Theater. And, you know, it's been an amazing experience. I've never been to Europe before, so that was my first experience in Europe. And it's been gorgeous. You know, it rains a lot. It rains a lot. But, you know, beyond that, it's such a beautiful experience to be immersed in a different culture and see how they receive Michael Jackson,
right.
You know, in comparison to how we receive Michael Jackson in the U.S.
Right, right. Now, back in 2022, you made history with the Tony. What was that experience like for you? Oh. Did you see it coming? Did you feel it?
You know
that's
what?
a Michael Jackson song. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Can you feel it? No, but yeah. So you know, it was a surreal experience. You know, I was just happy to be there. You know, that was my first Broadway role. You know, that was my first big gig. So I didn't even think that I would even be nominated. So to get nominated and be in the same category as Hugh Jackman, Billy Crystal,
wow.
Jacquel Spivey, you know, Rob McClure. You know, it was amazing. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm glad my mom and my aunt and my sister are able to be here and watch me do this. That was our first time at a big award show. So when they called my name, I was like, huh? I thought they made a mistake, you know. But I'm very, very humbled,
right?
You know, and I'm very blessed, and I want to keep being an example to, you know, all the young ones that are looking up to me and that are inspired by me as I'm inspired by them.
Right. You talked about inspiration. You're from this area. You're from the DMV. You went to Bowie State University, so you're homegrown talent.
Yes.
What kind of words of inspiration would you give to the people who are here in this area, whether it be from your high school or from even before then, or Bowie State University, because you made it.
Yeah.
You made it, and you got a Tony Award and other awards, and you're very successful. So, what would you say to them to encourage them, to inspire them?
Absolutely, and I would definitely say to make as many friends as you can, because you never know who's gonna be what. And you know, you treating somebody, if you know you're treating somebody bad, they may end up being the so-and-so of this corporation or that, you know, musical or this, that, and you like, oh my God, can I get a job? You know, so be mindful of how you treat people, because it's all gonna come back to you. You never know who's gonna blow up to be what, but you know, not that being the sole purpose, but it matters. You know what I'm saying? You want to pour into people so that people can pour into you as well. And you know, what I love about the DMV and what I love about DC and Maryland in particular, that's where I grew up, you know, it's very community. We support one another. You know, we bring talents up and out of the woodworks, like Wale and you know, Brent Fayez, who's from, you know, DC, and Tank. You know, we all of these people that we, you know, love, and we push them up, and we have to do that to everybody and continue to uplift our community.
So, are you going back to Europe?
I am.
Okay.
I look right after Thanksgiving. I'm back in
Back to
Europe.
work. Back to work. Back
baby.
on your grind, trying to get everything together.
I'm trying to win that Olivier.
You're trying to win it all. All right. So, what else you got coming up in the new year?
New music.
Finishing this year, going into the next year.
Yes. New music. You know, I just dropped the record, Rubber Bridge. For those of you who ain't checked it out, make sure you check it out.
And where can they get it everywhere? They can get your music everywhere?
They can get it everywhere.
Okay.
It's on all platforms, platforms. And you know, I'm really excited to delve into that more and to do some more TV and film work as well. So coming into this new year, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to. Right.
You mentioned before we go, you mentioned TV and film because you portrayed Trayvon Martin in a show. It
was the movie called Origin, directed by Ava DuVernay, and that was an amazing. That was the first time Trayvon Martin was portrayed in this way on film. So to be blessed with that honor is like it's like no other.
Right. Well, thank you very much again for coming in. I know you're booked and busy.
Come on now.
So thank you for always representing and being a humble and great example here in the DMV. Appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you.
My pleasure.
All right. Let's talk weather now with Jonathan.
WUSA 9 weather.